Do you dream of fairies and princesses? Then you've come to the right place. Welcome to Disney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Disney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePaoli, and in today's House of Mouse headlines, there's lots to prepare for with the not-so-distant Halloween season and Mickey's 90th birthday celebration. That and so much more, so let's get to it.
Hear the latest news from the Walt Disney Company in today's House of Mouse headlines.
This November marks Mickey Mouse's 90th birthday, and to celebrate, the Disney parks are having a bunch of limited-time celebrations to commemorate the occasion. Mickey's birthday is officially celebrated on November 18th, which is the day that Steamboat Willie premiered in New York. Also, don't forget, this is technically Minnie Mouse's birthday as well. But over at Walt Disney World, they'll be celebrating November 16th through the 18th with a happy birthday sing-along with the Dapper Dans on Main Street, USA, a birthday dance party at Rocket Tower Plaza Stage in Tomorrowland, and celebrating during the Move It, Shake It, Dance and Play It street party. Over on the West Coast at the Disneyland Resort on November 18th, they'll be having a celebration cavalcade featuring the Disneyland Band and Disney characters. This cavalcade will take the traditional parade route beginning at It's a Small World and stopping for a moment at Sleeping Beauty Castle. Overseas at Shanghai Disneyland, there will be a giant birthday card next to their storyteller statue from November 16th through 18th, as well as a chance to sing Happy Birthday to Mickey each night before Shanghai's Nighttime Spectacular. On November 18th, Shanghai will be having a one-night-only nighttime birthday spectacular at Storybook Castle. Also on November 18th at Hong Kong Disneyland, guests will receive commemorative park tickets and birthday stickers along with special food, beverage, and merchandise options. Tokyo Disneyland will be celebrating with special merchandise and decorations throughout the park, and in addition to all of this limited time celebrating, don't forget that for a much longer period of time, the Disney parks will be celebrating with the world's biggest mouse party. But the Mickey Mouse celebrations don't stop at the Disney parks. Over in New York City, there will be a pop-up art exhibit entitled Mickey, the True Original Exhibition. This will be open November 8th, 2018 through February 10th, 2019, and tickets are available for $38 per person. D23 describes the exhibit this way. With 16,000 square feet of interactive experiences, you can experience the magic of Mickey through original work from renowned and emerging contemporary artists. Curated by designer Darren Romanelli, the exhibit will feature exclusive original artwork from contemporary artists including Kenny Scharf, Amanda Ross-Ho, and Shanique Smith, with more artists to be announced in the coming weeks. The experience will captivate the senses to surprise and delight guests, evoking the inspiration, creativity, and true original spirit of Mickey Mouse. The exhibit will span from Mickey's beginning in black and white and Steamboat Willie to the Technicolor world of more than 100 cartoon shorts. Get ready to step into an unforgettable journey unlike which you have ever experienced, all to celebrate Mickey. If you're looking to check out this stunning exhibit early, keep paying attention for up-and-coming Mickey news. Before the official opening in November, 3 artists will preview their installations in 3 pop-up locations across the country. The installations pay tribute to 3 iconic pieces of Mickey Mouse merchandise that have withstood the test of time: the Mickey Mouse watch, t-shirt, and plush. But it doesn't stop there. D23 goes on to tell us about all of the specialty merchandise available to celebrate the Mouse's birthday, with Mickey Merch Mania. Get ready to eat, wear, read, play, and more, all with the magic of Mickey. Show off your inner fashionista with new collections launching this week and beyond with fashion and footwear brands like Forever 21 and Vault by Vans. Enjoy candy as sweet as Mickey himself with special new delights from luxury candy company Sugarfina and Brooklyn-based ice cream company Ample Hills Creamery. Other ways to show your Mickey mania include capsule collections available exclusively at Disney stores and shopdisney.com, commemorative titles from Disney Publishing Worldwide, a line of adorable plush and toys by Just Play, a new Mickey Mouse Brickheads figure from Lego, and don't forget, earlier this year, Target released a Mickey Mouse collection that spanned apparel for the entire family, treats for pets, toys, summer entertaining pieces, bedding, beach and beauty gear, and more. And just last month, Marc Jacobs released a series of pieces all inspired by the world's most iconic mouse. If this is what they're doing to celebrate Mickey's 90th, I can't even imagine what they'll be doing for the 100th. Maybe they'll turn Cinderella Castle into a birthday cake. Speaking of celebrating, the greatest Disney celebration is now less than a year away. Tickets for D23 Expo 2019 are currently on sale, which will take place August 23rd through 25th in 2019 at the Anaheim Convention Center. D23 Expo celebrates all the wonderful worlds of the Walt Disney Company under one roof, including the best of Disney, Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars across film, television, theme parks, products, online, music, live entertainment, and more. Once again, the expo will celebrate the past, present, and future of Disney with signature entertainment, celebrity appearances, panels, presentations, sneak peeks, and immersive experiences. A massive show floor will feature exhibits, shopping, and photo opportunities from all across Disney and its partners. D23 Expo 2019 marks the return of fan favorites including the Disney Legends Awards ceremony honoring the talented men and women who have made indelible contributions to the Disney legacy, an all-new exhibit from the Walt Disney Archives, Talent Central, where fans can meet their favorite Disney stars, and a daily parade on the show floor. If you've never done D23 Expo and you've been contemplating going, this is the year to do it. Admission keeps getting more expensive, so get in there before it's exorbitant. As exhausting and crowded as the expo can be, I always finish that weekend with a huge smile on my face. It's absolutely nuts and crazy, but also a lot of fun. Now for some unfortunate news over at the Disneyland Resort. As was previously reported, several businesses at downtown Disney closed, including the already missed Earl of Sandwich, to begin construction on a new hotel. Long story short, the hotel project is now on indefinite hold because the relationship between Disney and the city of Anaheim continues to get worse. According to the Los Angeles Times, the dispute centers on a $267 million tax break that the Anaheim City Council approved in 2016 for a 700-room hotel, the fourth hotel at the Disneyland Resort and the first high-end property built in 20 years. But since the tax break was approved, Disney has changed the location of the hotel. The city now says that the subsidy applies only to the project as it was proposed at the previous address. Disney says the project may not be financially viable without the tax break. The clash highlights a growing rift between Disneyland Resort and Anaheim, which previously had approved several tax breaks and development projects to benefit the company. But that cozy relationship has since soured, with unions, some elected officials, and many residents objecting to financial favors given to a profitable, publicly held company. Now for some better news at Disneyland. As previously reported, Disney Parks rolled out the Play Disney Parks app, allowing you to play games while waiting in lines. Well, now the Play Disney Parks app will be getting a bit retro as it brings back a game from 1995. When the Indiana Jones adventure opened at Disneyland in 1995, as would be expected, the lines were massive. To entertain you while waiting in line, cast members handed out little decoder cards so that you could decode the mariglyphics, as they called them, throughout the queue. I actually had one of these cards for a long time as I visited this attraction in its first year. Idiotically, I got rid of it a while back. I did get my hands on a reproduction of it during an Indiana Jones Adventure 20th anniversary celebration, but I digress. Soon, Disneyland guests will be able to access a digital version of this decoder in the Play Disney Parks app. If I'm remembering correctly, the mariglyphics over the water fountains in the queue say something like, "Drinking from one of them will bring you eternal youth, while drinking from the other will kill you." Fun times. Also at Disneyland, they've announced a bunch of different food treats that'll be available during Halloween time, which begins on September 7th. They have lots of specialty churros, including one with a candy corn sauce. Yum. There really are tons of special Halloween food offerings, so I'll include a link in the episode description so that you can check them all out if you want. But the real reason I wanted to mention this story goes beyond taste buds. In the listing of specialty foods, the dining location Alien Pizza Planet in Tomorrowland is mentioned. Now, I've got to be honest, folks, I haven't been a huge fan of Pixar Fest. The whole thing has been a little bit underwhelming to me, but the greatest offender has definitely been Alien Pizza Planet with its lackluster redecorating and food options. I was looking really forward to this dining location switching back to its original self once Pixar Fest officially ends on September 3rd. Maybe it was just a typo, but most likely not. I guess Alien Pizza Planet, with its embarrassing signage, is here to stay. Now for some better Halloween news over at Walt Disney World, Mickey's Not-So-Scary Halloween Party has already begun, and with it has come some new additions to attractions. As previously reported, there are lighting and music enhancements on both Space Mountain and Mad Tea Party, but the crown jewel with these updates is putting live actors in Pirates of the Caribbean. In my opinion, this is the perfect kind of overlay for a Halloween party. It doesn't take a lot of time to set up, and it makes a pretty drastic change to the attraction. The story is we're on search for Gunpowder Pete, a scoundrel looking for the same treasure that Jack Sparrow's searching for. The enhancements are only available during the special ticketed event, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Also, over at Walt Disney World, Toy Story Land at Disney's Hollywood Studios has been a big success, attracting large crowds. But now, if you'd like to experience the land with far fewer people in attendance, you can with Early Morning Magic. This Early Morning Magic takes place on select Mondays and Wednesdays and happens between 7:30 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. That's an hour and 15 minutes of little to no wait for Slinky Dog Dash, Alien Swirling Saucers, and Toy Story Mania, along with photo ops with Buzz, Woody, and Jessie. It also includes a continental breakfast buffet, which is available until 10 a.m. The cost for this event is $79 per adult and $69 per child. This experience is set to begin on September 17th. And before we get going, I gotta get to this week's Twitter poll. On this past Wednesday's episode of Disney Coast to Coast, I had an interview with Disney legend and Imagineer Bob Gurr, which if you haven't listened to it yet, you should definitely check out. It's a great interview. And in that, of course, Bob Gurr is the guy who worked on a lot of transportation for the Disney parks. So I thought I'd ask you guys in the Twitter poll, which is your favorite mode of transportation at Walt Disney World? Your options were the monorail, Main Street USA vehicles, the train, or the boats. In last place with 0% of the votes, unfortunately, were the Main Street USA vehicles, followed by the train at 11%, and boats at 26%, with the winner being the monorail with 63% of the votes. I also want to remind all of you that every single day on Instagram, we are playing the Daily Disney Decision. If you want to join and be part of that, you follow DIZNEYCTC on Instagram and set it up so that you get notifications whenever we go live. If you don't know how to do that, simply head to DisneyCoastToCoast.com, click on the DDD tab there for more details and instructions. A new month is around the corner, so if you're not signed up to get the new music playlist every single month, head to DisneyCoastToCoast.com, click on playlist there and sign up for that. All of our social media can be found at DisneyCoastToCoast.com, and this episode of Disney Coast to Coast was produced by Philip Elke, who has supported the show through Patreon. If you'd like to become a DCTC producer or gain other rewards, more information can be found at patreon.com/DCTC. Other than that, folks, have a magical day. Bye!
Thanks for watching Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.
Disney Coast to Coast is produced and hosted by Jeff DePaoli. Learn more about the podcast and become a supporter at DisneyCoastToCoast.com.